Do you work in advertising? Did holding company drama dominate your newsfeed last week? I'm Kate with Marketecture, and this is a refresh, your weekly download on what went down in advertising last week. This week, we're serving the tea on all the drama that you might have missed while Omnicom and IPG were riding off into the sunset together. Let's get into it. TikTok has been throwing Hail Marys trying to get the government to take it back, but on Friday, the U.S. Court of Appeals said none of this violates constitutional law, and therefore we are never getting back together. The clock is ticking, and TikTok has just a few options left for reconciliation. 1, the U.S. Supreme Court could overturn the Court of Appeals decision. 2, incoming President Trump could make good on his campaign promise. Or 3, TikTok could sell the app, which they're not interested in doing. Will this ban go through? Only time will tell. But if you're an advertiser, the main takeaway still holds. You should never become too reliant on any one platform. Personally, I just need to know what evidence was presented that made Republicans and Democrats actually agree with one another. What does expired milk have in common with the Albertsons Kroger merger? They've both gone sour. The wedding's been called off, and in an odd turn of events, Albertsons is suing Kroger. For advertisers, this means that the retail media networks stay separate for these two, and big grocery prevails in the duopoly of Amazon and Walmart. Finally, OpenAI has released Sora, its text-to-video generative AI tool, to the general public. My immediate first question was what guardrails have been put in place to avoid copyright infringement or other illegal uses, as well as to let people know that what they're viewing is AI-generated content. OpenAI seems to have planned for this, but whether it's effective remains to be seen. The floodgates have been opened on our ability to create generative AI content, but we're still struggling to harmonize human creativity with a really powerful tool that's inherently not human. A lot of AI-generated content so far is pretty lifeless, and I think this is a huge opportunity for brands to be sure that whatever creative you're producing feels deeply and uniquely human. Can TikTok be saved? Will generative AI ever not be shit-talked by ad creatives? I'm joking, but also sort of serious. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us for the refresh. We'll see you next week.